What it do? What it do? We back again. We back again. It's been a minute, but we back like we never left. Is this video I seen probably like a month ago? A lot of people was reacting to it, giving their opinions, talking about the video. It was like a month ago. Slipped my mind. Never got around to it, but now I'm just giving my take on how I feel and what I think about the video. Just let it play real quick.
So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you.
You're not ready to. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, Shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make 50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna.
Alright, let's start with it's all like I see a lot of videos like these from a bunch of different podcasts. You know, everybody got a podcast. See it on a bunch of different podcasts. Women from all across the world, all walks of life, from Fresh and Fit to all these podcasts you see these women on. And I've always noticed, maybe I just noticed it. I don't know about everybody else, but I've noticed it's always the regular girls that say the most outlandish things. Look at this woman. Does she stand out in any way to you? This is the type of girl I would see, and I wouldn't even like turn her back. It's certain women, you know, when you see them, you got a double. You're not doing. This is a regular girl. You saying if a man is making $50,000 a year, he shouldn't be able to date? What are you talking about? What do you need? That $50,000 ain't enough for you to be able to date a dude. What do you require from a man? What are your standards? I mean, whatever standards you have, you shouldn't have it judging just off about the way you look. Because everybody know their position. Men know where they stand in life. Everybody know where they stand on the totem pole, the hierarchy. Everybody know where they sits. Only now in these modern times with these women, with all this stuff going on, and every woman thinks she's beautiful and she's a 10. 20 years ago, you think every woman with a pulse thought that she was a 10? Or she was the best thing smoking? No, they didn't believe that. They know where they stood. I remember when I was a kid growing up. Just even going to the beach. Women knew that they didn't have a nice body or their body wasn't, you know what I'm saying, set right. They would always have, you remember when you go to the pool back in the day or the beach, they wearing t-shirts? These women now, they would have their belly hanging over. They outside walking around, the tightest outfits. It's just like, they have become so delusional, and it's not their fault. It's a lot of it has to do with society telling them, oh, everybody's beautiful, nobody's fat, black men love fat women. It's like, that's the biggest lie in the black community that's ever been told. Let's keep it real, most of the time dudes is just, that's just the best he could do, because if he can do better, he would do better if he could do better. You know what I'm saying? And most black women in general in the black community, and I know for a fact I'm speaking of seeing it with my own eyes. Most of them are overweight. Most black women don't work out. They don't go to the gym. They don't run. They don't do certain things. So most of them have more weight on them than women from other races. It's a fact. You can look it up. That's when I've seen it from your family members. You notice most of them have extra weight on them. None of them works out. None of them take care of their health, going to the gym, none of that. But back to this woman here with the 50,000 and dating a basic bitch, and you're, by the standards of men, if you was to go around and ask 100 men, what does this girl look like to you? They would say she's a regular girl. She's regular, she cute, whatever. But it's nothing about you that says you, because it's looks. Looks is the first initial thing that men notice when they're looking at a woman, or when they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, court her, or whatever the case may be, or what, it depends on what you're trying to do. But that's what it is looks. You don't see certain type of women with certain type of men. You don't see rich and famous men with walking around with ugly women most of the time. Or is the best of the best, and most of the time, none of the time, I can't think of no celebrity man who's with an overweight woman, whether she's black or white. They all have their body in shape. They all have a decent weight on them. You don't see big women getting out of limos. There's a reason. What beautiful women, they get treated a certain way, and their interactions with men, because they deal with a certain type of men, is almost always positive. Of course, there's gonna be ups and downs. Everybody go through shit in a relationship. No relationship or no situation with no man is gonna be perfect. No matter whether he's making $50,000 a year or $250,000 a year, there's always gonna be problems, no matter what. So that's gonna occur, no matter what's going on, no matter where he stands on the totem pole in terms of finances, status, and all that other shit. But women of a certain caliber, and especially when they carry themselves a certain way, not just off of their looks and nothing like that. If they have the looks and they carry themselves a certain way, have morals, shame because people don't have it anymore, no OnlyFans because almost everybody has it. She's not ass hanging out all over the internet. Most women doing it, even if they're not selling pussy. The average girl now, you go through her videos twerking, 90% of her videos is twerking, showing her ass. All her pictures is her turning around. You barely can see her face. You don't even see the front of her body. It's always like this. You know what I'm saying? So moral, she got to have the whole thing. But most of those women, they don't have really bad experiences with men because they deal with a certain type of men and those men treat them a certain type of way. But women like her, she's a regular girl. But by the way she's talking, I could already tell she's masculine. She's aggressive. She has a fucked up mentality. I could already tell just by the way she's talking about bottom of the barrel, bitch. Like, what does that mean? Because he's making $50,000 a year. He found a girl that could probably be a good girl, got morals, good characteristics. He want to date her. And she want to date him. She like him. She think $50,000 is enough, and he probably could elevate from there. Because most of the time, that's how it go. You start somewhere and you elevate. It's very rare dudes is just wake up and born into wealth. That's usually not how it goes. Most of the times, you start from the bottom and you get there. And she even said something later on in the video about, if you don't want a woman to... Oh, let me play that part.
When you have no money. If she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm going to tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're going to want to run. Because she doesn't stretch you. She doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be this stagnant dude in the same jeans for days. You know what I'm saying?
Be cutting up.
I'm
You
just
talk about
saying.
me.
She ain't cutting up. She ain't say shit. She's saying if the girl you're with, which is a bottom of the barrel bitch, like she said, because if she's a bottom of the barrel bitch, that means she's not going to motivate you, help you to become the man you need to become, and all that bullshit. She's talking out her ass. Because let's keep it real. Most men, if they've been with a woman who for a long time and he's successful, she's been there before he was successful. But nowadays, this is the difference. Nowadays, these women, they want to wait at the finish line. Basically what she's saying, she's not going to date no bottom of the barrel man who's only making $50,000 a year. So she wants you to be at a certain level, which means it's going to take time to get there. Years and years and years of grinding and hard work. She want to be at the finish line like, yep, there you go. I choose you. That's not how it works, shorty. When I get to the end of the finish line, I'm going to pick what the fuck I want. You don't pick me. I pick you. You decide if you want to give me some pussy. But after that, the ball is in my court. You know what I'm saying? And I decide what we're going to do after this. And most of the time, 99.99999% of the time, I would never choose a woman like you just because of how you talk. And I don't like women to say my nigga and bro. And I don't talk to women like that. My girl don't got no social media, none of that. I don't deal with these type of women, homie. I don't need this type of drama all over the internet, and she want to be clown, want to be seen. It's not going to work. It doesn't work. You talking about $50,000 a year is if you could deal with a bottom of the barrel bitch. Come on. This woman here, she will never find the type of man she wants. And I know the type of man she wants. She wants a rich, successful man to fund her lifestyle. And those type of men are not dumb. For him to reach to the point where he's reached and accumulate the wealth that he accumulated over his lifetime, he's very smart. And for him to be very smart, he know a gold digger when he sees one, who's just waiting there to fucking. Because just by her mindset, you know she's a sit around the house type of bitch and spend up your money and talk about what you ain't doing and da 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 and all that other shit. No, 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 no. No man wants to work all his life, reach to a certain point in life, meet a girl that wasn't there, that he really don't know if she's really with him for his money or not, and just trick on her. That's not. And some men could probably fall for it, because if you do meet a girl, nice personality, morals, and all that other shit, you might like her, and then it might work out, and then you'll give her the world. But with a mindset like this creature, what are you gonna do with a woman like this? Women who think like this, they have no hope of finding a man they want. They'll find a man, but it'll be Jody, the nigga sleeping on her couch, buying her car. That's the type of nigga, that's the only type of man she's destined to end up with. Most women, that's the only type of dudes they will ever get. A dude sleeping on their couch, borrowing their car, fucking up their credit, put this in your purse, the police pulling us over. Them type of niggas, those are the only type of niggas women like this deserve and will end up with. Because she has a fucked up mindset. You worried about the wrong thing. You should be trying to find a nigga with good characteristics, ambition, and good morals, and try to build with that nigga. Don't be trying to sit down at the finish line like, oh, I'm gonna choose the best man. No, because by that time he has God knows how many options, and you are not nothing even worthy of being in the selection. You're gonna just be a little side thing, you know, saying you horny, you call them. Every man got girls that they put there. She would be one of those. This is not no main chick type of. And just by the way she's talking, I know she don't got no man. If she had a man, the man she wanted to be with, successful, handsome, charismatic, and all that other bullshit that they want, if she had that type of man, you think she'd be up here talking like this? She don't got no fucking man. And she will never have the man she wants. All women can find a man, because there's a lot of suckers out here nowadays. Niggas ain't got no pussy, lame niggas, simps. Every one of them can find a man. But it's most of them, a vast amount. Because one, there ain't enough men going around. Period. There ain't enough men for women in general. Men and women are born at the same rate, but dudes die at a way higher rate than women, way earlier than women. They go to jail at a way longer rate than women for the same fucking crime. He's gonna do way more time than her. And there's a lot of homosexuality going on now. A lot of alphabet community stuff going on now. So that's just dropping it down now even more to worthy candidates of men that they would even want to be with. So the pickings are slim. So there literally ain't enough men. If every man picked one girl and stayed with her and that was it, there still would be a bunch of women left out with no man, because it's not enough men in their age group. There's men, but they're like children, and because they're born at the same rate. But once a dude reaches like 25, a lot of men get killed before they even reach 30 in this lifestyle we live in nowadays. Some of them, they go to jail. You know what I'm saying? The pickings get slimmer and slimmer. The older you get, the more men start to die out. So by like 30-something years old, a lot of dudes done passed away already at a way higher rate than women. Women don't die like that so early in life. You know what I'm saying? So there's not enough men for the women. So a lot of them by default can't get a man. And with their mentality and the way they think and talk and act, they don't even deserve a man. Period. About build him up and wait. And oh, she don't got the thing. He should think about leaving her because she's not there building up. There's no girl I've ever been with that's built me up, or even the most they'll say is like, you know what I'm saying? Like cheer for you, you know what I'm saying? Root you on as you doing what you're doing. But they not like, I've never needed a girl to give me no encouragement or tell me what to do or do this or give me motivation. That's never been a no. So women are not even there for that either. You are there to do your part. And once you know what your part is and you do it, you'll be perfectly fine. But this girl, no. Absolutely not. She has lost her marbles. But that's the end of the video. Like and subscribe. I'll be back to y'all with another one. Let's go.